Well, good morning and welcome to First Things First. Today is Wednesday and it is November 17th. I had to look at my calendar real quick and thank the Lord for another day that the Lord has blessed us with and allowed us to be back up here this morning to broadcast a little uh, quick message in the morning and give you a daily devotion. And I hope that the Lord will bless you through this day. And today is, like I said, it is Wednesday. So looking forward to Wednesday night prayer meeting and the Bible study tonight. So everybody come out and be with us here at First Free Will Baptist Church of Morrison City. And we'll be blessed tonight when we dig into God's Word and see what God has in store for us through His direction, through His path, and that is the focus of our uh, verse of the day today, actually as well, because we find that in Psalm 119, and yes, we go back to Psalm 119 again, but verse 105 comes. Uh, comes up and it says in verse 105, thy word is a lamp unto my feet and a light unto my path. And as I can remember growing up, we would have Bible schools and we would have to say the pledge to the American flag and the pledge to the Christian flag, and then we would say the pledge to the Bible. And as we would say the pledge to the Bible, this verse was part of that, as we would pledge that we trusted in God's word and that His word is a lamp unto my feet, and it shows me the direction, shows me the path that I need to go in, and it helps me not to stumble. You think about going through the woods or something, and you are going through, if you're in the dark, you can stumble over things very easily. But if you have a flashlight, then you see where you're going and you see all the things that tries to trip you up, and as you go through you can avoid those things. And that's what the Bible does for us, is it is a lamp unto my feet, and it shows me all of the stumbling blocks that the devil throws at us and allows us to avoid those things. And then it's also a light into my path. And I have a picture that I'd taken walking in Irwin a few years ago down the linear trail, they call it, and there's lamp posts along the trail there, and I was walking. It was fairly late at night, and by the time I got finished with my walk, it is already dark, but yet those lamps were there to light my way and to show me the direction to get back to the ending point of my walk. And I'm grateful for those lamps, that show us the way. And that's what the Bible does, is it shows us the way. A lot of people calls this our roadmap to heaven, and surely it is today, as we take His word and we follow His direction and His path. It'll lead us into the right path. It's up to us, though, to pick this up. Most of the time, if we fail and we come short and we mess things up in our life, it's when we close this book, we put it on the shelf and we don't pick it up, and we try to do things on our own. That's whenever we mess up. That's whenever we have our biggest problems and our greatest failures. But it's whenever we trust in God's word and we allow God's word to light our path and show us the way, then that's whenever we will be blessed, and we can be blessed this morning. So let's remember to pick up your word today. Read it a little bit more through this day, see if God doesn't strengthen you and help you in your journey as you go throughout life. And I know a lot of people will say, well, it's too hard for me to understand. I just don't understand the Bible. Well, just pray about it, read it slower. This is not a novel that we pick up and try to read, to just get entertainment out of. This is a book of life that gives us hope. It gives us strength as we continue on. And if we will take it slowly sometimes and read it and study what the verse means and how that it affects us, then God will bless us through His Word. So I encourage you to try to do that today. See if God doesn't bless you through His Word and by His Word today. And again, let's do remember to come out tonight if you can to our Bible study, and we'll dig into the Word a little bit more. We're going through the book of Acts very slowly and methodically, and to see how that God is speaking to the first churches there, and how that He can speak to our church and how that He can speak to us. And it's been a great blessing going through the book of Acts, and Lord's willing, we will continue that tonight. So come out and be with us here. And I hope that the Lord will bless you through this day and bless you throughout the remainder of the work week. And I hope to see you right back here again tomorrow for another edition of First Things First. May God bless you, and we're praying for you today. God bless.